Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Dark Ravenlord. I'm doing a playthrough of DarksiderS Warmastered Edition, and we are now in Twilight Cathederal. And we're taking care of these pesky little bats. And then over here on the right side we have ourselves a soul chest with blue souls. That is our currency, as you might know, so that's always good. Some treasures. And then if we take a right, we discover another Vulgrim location over here. And if you have enough souls, you can do some shopping. However, I'm kind of saving up right now, so I am just going to continue on, because I'm saving up for 5,000 of the souls so I can buy the next Scythe. And then if we run over here and take care of these bats and then continue in here, we have a health chest. So if you're low on health, you can fill up on that one. The icy part we'll take care of a little later. And then once we have collected more things, we will return and continue down that way. But for now we're just going to continue in through the main gate of the Twilight Cathedral. And look at this building, it's huge, even for standard of the Nephilim war. Imagine how it would be for a human, since a human only reached to war's waste.
Over here!
Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, you want me to pick up that sword, huh? Okay. You're not gonna say anything? Fine. Well, you're saying something, but your voice is kind of silent. I could just see the text, so something about churches. But anyway, we continue up this path, and as you see, that guy has a red sword and this guy doesn't have a sword, so we will give this sword that we have to this guy, and that triggers the door to open up, and we can continue through it into the next area. Ooh, that was a close-up. Kick the door open. Hey, be nice to our eagle. Or whatever it's supposed to be. That's our ride. How are we going to return back if you kill our birdie that we flew in on? Careful here so you don't fall in the hot lava. And every time you hear that chime, din, 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 that's when you know you have completed like a step. Hey, I didn't see you just a second ago. I'll take care of your friend too, and I guess there is still one coming. And I ran away. Oh man, I thought you wasn't gonna come after me. Anyway, we continue out this way on our right side as we come in through the main gate. And it zooms in on the ground there, and it looks kind of broken. And there was a statue right above it, so kind of indicates we have to get on top and push that statue down, if you think about it. Or you would maybe think that it has something to do with it. It kind of gives you clues. The old-fashioned games, we did get clues, but we had to find our own way by the clues we were given. We were not pointed in any specific location, and I think the first map that was available could have been maybe on Zelda, on Nintendo maybe. Can't remember if there was any maps in games before that. Maybe there was. Anyway, we take care of these guys, and a new batch spawns that we have to take care of, and this time also these bats that are so annoying spawns. They're easy to defeat though, and after we defeat these guys, then the barricades opens up where you see the orange barricade over there. So just keep that in mind. Keep your distance. If it's your first time playing this Smite Fart, keep your distance and do your attacks. Strafe away and block and stuff. I should be better doing that, but once I get smashing on my buttons, I'm all in, baby. So, but that's me. I block sometimes though. So anyway, seal opens up, and that's exactly the way we are going in. You can smash the fence and the other stuff out there and break it to get more souls. But to save some time, I am not going to. I might do it in private though. Here we get an explanation how to use the bombs. And over here we have another Heallth Chest, and I actually gonna fill up some life. Not that I needed much, but I thought I had kind of empty. So you pick it up, throw it on the red, the big rock, and it explodes. And then we make it on top here by jumping up, sliding and holding on to the wall, and then jump over to this edge, and then jump to our left side, and we get one of these life refillers. Completely regenerates your health, so that is a very good one to have. They're expensive in the shops though. So here we get another chime, and we get a zoom in on the statue. And it's a nice view up here, kind of ominous sky. But we will continue past that statue for now and in through this door, because there is a chest over here that we have to get. And then you can see a tower over there. That's where Tiamat has the lair, and we get some more souls, which is good. 4,500, and then these bats come flying. I gotta take care of them. So we only have about 430 souls left before we can buy our upgrade for the Scythe. And then we turn left once we track back to the statue and open this chest, and we receive the map, so you can see all the treasure. We were giving it for free when we met Vulgrim the first time, but after that you have to find them in chests. So we push this down, and it opens up a hole in the ground, so we jump down straight into it, because we don't take any fall damage, at least not that way. And then we run down and jump over these gaps, use your sliding, and these ones you can knock down by pressing and holding your Scythe button, which for me is triangle button. You press and hold it and it kind of scoops them, and one fell into the lava as you saw, and I'm trying to get this one to do it as well, and there it fell in, and I don't have to keep fighting them. So it's a way to save a little bit of time. There we have one of these artifact soldier, so we climb here and then you kind of tilt backward and jump out, and be prepared to use your wings just to slide. In case you kind of miss the aim a little bit, you can always save it by holding the jump button down and kind of sliding. This guy gets stuck up here or what? Yeah, he did. Well, I'm not gonna bother with him. I'm gonna keep moving. Yeah, I can't do my special thing either. I'm just gonna continue over this way, and then we turn left because there's nowhere else to turn, and then we have a sliding door over here, and we get greeted by these guys, and they have sharp big swords, but they're not too hard to deal with. Just keep a mind of checking your back and kind of moving around a little bit, especially if you're focused on one enemy and you hold the focus button. Don't forget that you have enemies in your back, so you kind of need to move around a little bit. And it's easy to forget sometimes. Well, those are defeated, and now we can open this chest that contains a Beholder's key that we need for that door in the room that we came from above. And that door you can't open from the here, and neither you can with this. You have to open it from the other side, so the only way is this way. We're going back, up, and outside. So let's make our way back. And enemies have spawned, or even if you killed both of them, two more will appear. But now this guy was left and has landed, and now we were able to push him down in the lava, and then we can climb up and shimmy our way to the other side, where two other enemies wait. And we can either get behind them and push them down the lava this way, or we can push them forward and push them down in the lava over there. Just keep using your Scythe, and your Scythe will get points and will level up eventually. You don't have to use your sword at all, because we will change it later when we find the ultimate sword. That's why you don't need to gather points. So we climb up here, and then we can unlock the gate. But these guys are waiting, and they are a little bit annoying because they take a lot of damage, really. But they're easy compared to what we will meet later on when some enemies start wearing more armors and stuff that you kind of have to break to be able to hurt them and kind of destroy their armor before you are able to do enough damage to them. But anyway, we kick this door open right after we open the seal, and no chests. And then we can continue forward. And this is really my first time playing it since I think 2019. Here we have encountered one of these guys that has armor, so we need to break the armor on it. So we need to pounding away on it and try to avoid its attack. However, I'm doing a terrible job at it just because I'm hammering too long with my Scythe. But at least we got some part of his armor off, and there we got another piece off. The arm and the chest and the helmet. See if we can destroy the other arm or whatever is next to break. Well, there we go, now we can do the finisher. And there he goes. Now we can finally open the... oh, well, we can open the chest after that. And it has some souls, so more money. More soul money for us. And then we have... of course, the sword that we have to get, and then another health chest behind us on the left side. So if you're low on health, just like I think I was, then you might consider opening it, because it does help. Because that guy with the armor does a lot of damage, really. But then we make it over here and out again.
Over here.
And our watcher calls us over to the left side, so let's see what he wants. I guess he wants us to go in there, so let's go in there. And we need to make it over on the other side, on the right side of the door there. We can put the sword there, but we have to deal with these bats first. And I will go shopping now because I reached over 5,000 souls. So I'm running over to Vulgrim in a speedy manner to buy the ultimate Scythe. You could have already bought it, but I bought the first one because that was the only one I could afford at the time, instead of saving. So we get the Harvester, which is War's brother's death weapon. So we're borrowing it from our brother, because I guess he left it for us to borrow. And we can actually read a little bit of info on it. Death's legendary Scythe devastates multiple enemies with large sweeping blows, and then we can switch some of these artifacts or enchantments and put it on the Scythe instead. And then we can make our way back again inside of Twilight Cathedral and head to the left where we was, if you remember. Make our way across and then turn left and head towards the statue that is missing a sword on the right side when you walk towards the door. So put the sword back and the door will open. kick it open for a cutscene. Hey, I said be nice to our eagle. Well, that's one huge bat. But anyway, if you turn left and head this way, we have one rock, glowing red rock, and no other chests. And I totally forgot about this doorway, but we need to pick up this bomb over here and throw it on the red rock through the window. So you have to be quick about it, otherwise you will take damage when it explodes in your hand. So pick it up, aim right away when you turn around and throw it, and then you find this Lifestone shard in the chest that is hidden within the red rock. And then we see a sword here that we need, but it's guarded by this blob on top of it, so we need to pick this bomb up and throw on the blob. And then we place the sword in the statue to the left of that door in order to open up the door. So we throw this on the blob or the creature hanging from the ceiling, and then we can pick up the sword, and then we can hurry back before we get picked up by it. And now more enemy spawns. So 4 or 5 soldiers and their boss. That's the tall one with the armor. Their chieftain or whatever. Skeleton chieftain with armor. At least I think they're supposed to be skeletons. I haven't really thought about it. I think they are. Oh, he has a frozen beam as well. Well, take it easy with your axe there, buddy. Oh, I'm so bad. There we go. Now I can at least finish this guy off. I thought I would be able to press and it would save me, but I wasn't close enough. And now I got him a little bit cornered, and I forgot to dash away. You have the dash button. If you hold the block button and you press the R1 and steer in any direction, you dash away in that direction, and we finish that guy off. And now we can place the sword back here and open the door. They really are annoying. Oh well. What can you do? We can't get over to that side just yet, but we need to jump up here, use our wings and hold, and then make it up here. There is artifact soldier behind, but we can't reach it. We have to get it much later. So don't try to get it, just continue forward, and then once you reach here, you jump down and you make it across this way, and you push this statue thing down, and you jump down right after it, and then we need to push it the way we are standing right behind us, so can kind of see that the tiles broken. So we can push it here towards the wall, and then we can jump up using the statue to stand on. And then we can go here inside of this door on the right side and open another chest and fight some more enemies, of course. This one had one of these skeleton foot soldiers. Hey! Oops! I was reckless there. I accidentally hit the exploding bomb thing. But luckily I was able to receive some life from defeating that guy. Anyway, we pick it up and throw it on the guy hanging right in front of it. And it drops a statue head down on the floor that breaks it, revealing another path down that we do need to take. I don't know why I headed out, but we have to jump down. And then we continue following the path to the left. And hey, you wait for me. Oh, you got friends. I knew that. But anyway, deal with these guys. And I'm running dangerously low on health, but I don't want to refill yet. I think I have that Lifestone still that I can use, but I'm going to try to save it until the very last moment. Or not Lifestones, well, I guess it's some kind of a Lifestone that fully regenerates my health. And they are scattered all over the place, really. Sometimes you can get it defeating a boss, or find it in a chest or something, and now we get ourselves a new weapon. Kind of a ninja blade, ninja star. At least that's what I like to call it. Doesn't they look beautiful? And we're able to throw it around, and it's ricochet, and it's like a boomerang, and it comes back to us. Look at that. So after getting that, we get ourselves a trophy and explanation about the Crossblade. And of course more enemy spawns. And it's a way for you to practice with your new weapon. However, I kind of suck at it right now, but you hold your L2 button to aim with the blade, and then you can hold your R2 button to kind of charge a throw, or you can just mark them by moving your aiming arrow over them and then throw normal throws by just pressing the R2 button. Or if it was R1. Yeah, maybe. I think it's R2. And I don't know why I'm destroying these. Can't remember if you get anything by destroying all of them in one area, like you do in DarksiderS 2, and now I need health. So I'm picking it up. I wanted to save that chest, but for being clumsy I needed to be careful, so instead of dying and having to restart from the checkpoint, I made a decision to take it right away because I was getting low. And this guy, we have to do that charge throw on, because otherwise he will poison the surroundings or poison us by glowing like that. He has some kind of a spores on his back, so every time he starts doing that, do a charge throw with your ninja star and just keep pummel on him, and he should go down eventually. So either he'll die like that, or he gets a quick time thing so you can kill him that way. And it opens up that shield or sword right above the door, and now it indicates for us to hold and press the button in the middle.
Saw blade around a bit. Maybe you can find a way out of here.
So every time you see that glow, you can press so that your guardian watcher comes out, and you can even press it, the middle pad, when you're running around, and he will remind you of your object. At least I think he does, if I remember correctly. So we need to throw the blade on this thing above the door, and it turns red. And it opens up the bars in front of the gate or door, so we can open it up. And we're met by these fire bats that shoots fire at us. You hellspawn! And we need to do something with this statue here, but it's stuck, as you can see. So we need to throw our ninja star onto those red markers on him, and you only see one, so you might try to open again like that, but you need to go up here past this door and make it around the statue and throw it on the back side, because that's where the other hidden bomb are. And now the statue is free, so we can use this lever mechanism to raise this statue up from the lava. And it opens up another sword, so we can throw our ninja star, your crossblade, on it, and it opens up the doors on the level or the lever ledge area above you, and then you can run into the open door here. And we need to blow this up. You only need to throw on the one, because it explodes, and then we get something to walk on in the lava. And then we do the same with those two over there, but it explains you can't. You have to kind of set it on fire. So we charge it by throwing at the fire and then onto the bombs, and it explodes and opens up a path that we can jump onto and make it on top of this ledge here and through the doorway. And then we make our way in to the left side and open that door. and you can use your wings to jump straight ahead into that circle over there, but I'm running around just to be safe. And over here on the right side we have another health chest, and we do need it very much. At least now we got full health again. And I thought this was breakable, maybe with the sky. Nope. This door's open from the other side as well, or by putting one of the swords in the statue. There are 3 statues here, and each of them need a sword, so we have to make it happen by collecting these 3 swords that are scattered throughout this area. And down there we have an artifact soldier, as you can see, or at least the artifact. It could be different each time, you never know when you play it the first time, but I do know that it's an artifact soldier. So it indicates what you need to do to open it, and we need to open this mechanism here on our right side, and it starts spinning the wheel around at the bottom there. You can see them kind of start spinning around, but it's stuck. It's stuck. And it had a red rock with a bomb, so we need to make our way over here and climb down to be able to reach a bomb that's right here. And we can bring it with us, or you can try to throw it from this side onto it, and here you get the explanation how it works. And you can't, well, maybe you can make the throw, but I'm just gonna bring it with me because you have to get down there anyway to get close enough to light the candle and aim for the candle and the bomb to make the bomb explode. And then you have to make your way up, which I cut away because it's tedious, and then you have to turn this dial again. And that's gonna do it for this episode. See you in the next one.